These are my final predictions for Scream 6. Let's do it.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Nightwatch zone. Nightwatch zone.
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's time to do final predictions for Scream 6. I'm going to literally be going through this whole thing, giving you guys all my thoughts and also their hopes and dreams as a fan, so I'm going to be talking about the characters, who I think is going to live, who I think is going to die, who I think is or are the Ghostface killers, and also what I think this movie is going to do at the box office. So let's start this thing off. First of all, I want to go through the characters one by one and give you guys my general thoughts. Now, of course, this is just for fun, guys. This is absolutely for fun. I could be totally wrong on all of these, but I don't think I'll be totally wrong on all of them. Okay, so let's start off with Sam. Sam, played by Melissa Barrera. I think that she's going to have a much better outing in this movie than in 5, just as far as her character arc, the situations that she's going to be in, and so forth. I'm really pulling for Melissa to do well in this movie, and I think she will. Sam will survive. She will survive this movie. She will not be killed off. That is not going to happen, and I am pretty much like 100% guaranteeing it. So that's number one. Tara, played by Jenna Ortega, of course. Absolutely love Jenna, and I think Tara was fantastic in 5. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I think Tara might die in this movie. I really, really do. I have this feeling that she might die. There's a lot of reasons for that. Number one, some of the things that we've seen in the movie. Plus, I think it would be a really big springboard for Sam into 7. That's assuming that Sam does survive, which I'm pretty much sure she will. And also, if you think about the outside influences, with Jenna and things that she's doing in her career and how she's just skyrocketed, I think that also could play into it. But I do think that Tara is going to die. I think it's probably I'd say an 85% chance I think she's going to die. Not that I want her to, but that's just what I think. Okay, next, Gale Weathers, played by the OG Courtney Cox. I hate to say this, guys. I have this bad feeling that Gale might die. I do not want her to. You guys know that, which is so different than what I was talking about for Scream 5, because I thought that she was going to die in Scream 5 instead of Dewey. But I do not want them to pull a Ryan Johnson on us and kill OG characters in each movie. So I don't want Gale to die, but I have this bad feeling that she might. I really, really do. Kirby Reed. Hayden is back, and this is going to be just so awesome. I saw her on Good Morning America, and just lovely, and just she's so excited to be back in the franchise. I know some people have been saying that they think Kirby is going to die. I do not. I think that Kirby is actually going to live, which she should. And I think it's actually going to be an interesting thing for that character moving forward in the series, being the fact of her job, her position, and kind of the fact that she survived trauma. So I think Kirby is going to survive. Next, we've got Chad, played by Mason. Listen, I've been saying this for a while. I think Chad is literally going to be the new Dewey. I think he's going to be our guy that is going to carry through these movies. He might be attacked, he might be hurt, but he's just going to keep on rocking and rolling. And I think he is going to survive this movie. Mindy, played by Jasmine. Listen, and I really love Mindy, but I have a bad feeling that Mindy is going to die. I really do. I think Mindy is going to die. Okay, Detective Bailey, played by Dermot. First of all, Dermot is an amazing actor. There's two things I think. Either number one, he's going to die, or number two, he's going to be revealed as Ghostface, one of the Ghostface killers. I do think there's going to be 3 Ghostface killers, but I think that he's either going to die a hero, or die as a Ghostface killer. Either way, he's going to die. But I think he's going to have some fantastic scenes. I really do. Danny Brackett, played by Josh O'Gara. First of all, Danny Brackett sounds like Annie Brackett. Just saying. Um, I've been very suspicious of him from day one, and I'm still going to put my money down that I think he could be a Ghostface killer. I also think he's going to die. He's going to die as a Ghostface killer. He's just really sus, man. He's really sus. Next, we got Ethan, played by Jack Champion. I've also been suspicious of him, just kind of like that out of left field choice. I think that he is either going to die, or he will die as a Ghostface killer. Okay, I think there's going to be 3 Ghostface killers in this movie. There could be 4, but I think there's going to be 3. I don't think it's just 2, and it damn sure ain't going to be 1. Okay. Quinn, who's going to be Dermot's daughter in this movie, played by Liana, I think she's going to die. She's going to die. We have that scene where Ghostface attacks through the door. I think she's a goner. She's a goner. Anika, played by Devin, I think she's also going to die. We've seen in the trailer that scene on the ladder. She's a goner. Dr. Christopher Stone, played by my man Henry Czerny. I think he could be the mastermind. I really think he could be the mastermind. He's got the money. He's got the type of job where he can use his intellect, especially to influence Sam. I think you don't hire someone like Henry Czerny to come in and just be in 2 scenes and he's gone. Now there is a chance that they could be pulling a situation just like in the original Scream with Henry Winkler, where Czerny has a couple of scenes and then he gets offed. I just don't think that it's I just think it'd be kind of a waste. That could happen, but I'm putting my money on the fact that Czerny is a mastermind. He's connected to these Ghostface killings. That's what I'm going with. All right, now for Samara, who's playing Laura, Samara is going to be the opening kill. She is going to die. That is a fact. I would love to be wrong. I'd love to have her be one of the Ghostface killers, but I don't think that's going to happen. She is going to die, but I do think the opening kill is going to be a very good one. I think it's going to be a very intricate situation, and I expect her to shine as she always does. Jason, played by Tony Revolori, I think he's going to die. If you guys have seen some of these different trailers, like the Red Band trailer, I'm just saying, it looks like he's going to die, and I don't think it's a fake out. Okay, now there's also supposed to be a cameo. A lot of people have been talking about a lot of different things. Some people have been talking about Emma Roberts. Some people are still hoping for Nev. I've been kind of back and forth. I really have. I'm going to say this. It makes a lot of sense that it could be Emma as Jill, either in some type of a flashback or a nightmare. I've talked about that before. Maybe Kirby having a nightmare, something to that effect. So I think it definitely makes sense that Emma could be doing the cameo. But don't get me wrong, guys. If at the end of this movie, Nev pulls through and we have a quick little cameo of Sydney, I'd be jumping out of my chair, popcorn flying all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So it's quite possible it could be Nev, but I think it makes everything points more to something like Jill. Okay. And so that's that. Now, I do think that Scream 6 is going to have a bigger opening weekend than 5 did. 5 did okay. It did 35 million opening weekend. I really think that 6 is going to be closer to 40 million. I think it's going to be anywhere from 38 to maybe 42 million for opening weekend. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of people in the community that are just ready to just see this thing. I think it's going to have a really good opening weekend. I also think that it's going to gross more than Scream 5. We're further away from the pandemic. People are going to the theaters again. Scream 5 did 140 million. And I know some of my buddies, especially from the Lethal Collective, have said maybe 200 million. I don't think it's going to be that high, but I do think it could be something more around like 160 to maybe even 180 million for this movie. I really do think that there's going to be a lot of great word of mouth of the movie. Very, very excited for it. So again, we got a lot of deaths in this movie, but the people that I think are going to survive for sure, I think it's going to be Sam. I think it's going to be Kirby. I think it's going to be Chad. And listen, I really, really hope that Gail survives. but it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good, guys. I hope I'm wrong, but I'd love it to be Sam, Gale, Kirby, and Chad. I really, really would. But yeah, I don't know about Gale. But anyways, those are my predictions. Let me know what you guys think. Am I way off? Am I close? The great thing about Scream is that there's so many ways to go. So many ways it can go. And even with me talking about these predictions, I think Dermot could be a Ghostface killer. It's either going to be Dermot or Henry Czerny as the quote-unquote older Ghostface killer, you know, being involved either as a mastermind or an actual Ghostface killer themselves. It's either going to be Dermot or Henry. I'm leaning towards maybe making it Henry as the mastermind, and maybe having, you know, Josh as the muscle, and then it could even be someone else that we don't even know, you know. So it's like it could go a lot of different places. It really could, and that's the beauty of this movie. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about for your predictions. Who's gonna live? Who's gonna die? Who's the Ghostface killer? How much money is this movie gonna make? Is it gonna outgrow Scream 5? Is it gonna be better than Scream 5? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please give the video a like. It helps support the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to the Nightwatch Zone, what are you doing? Do it right now. Hit the subscribe button. Boom, you're done. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Nightwatch. Peace.